Hey guys, welcome back. Just wanted to do another quick update here. Wanted to show you guys, look away if your stomach's queasy and you don't like to see rotten things, but I'm going to show you guys my tomato that I removed from here. If you remember, there's tomato there, and this is it here. Gonna try to get a shot. It's a little itty bitty spider here. Don't know if you can see it in the picture, but camera doesn't seem to want to focus on it. Yeah, but you can probably see the little white dot there moving around. So I don't know if he's good or bad. So maybe someone can try to help me figure out if he's good or bad. Probably can't get a good shot. That's okay though. So I'm assuming a bird must have pecked this, and also it's obviously had rotten splits. So I was watering with the hydroponic solution. I was trying to kind of switch that out. So I think that's what caused the splitting, because shortly after I watered with the watered down hydroponic solution, these split. So it could have been that they were just too dry, and because I added water to them at too great of a rate, they ended up splitting as well. Or it could very well, and the most likely possibility is that it just could be nutrient deficient. So I did have splitting on this particular one here. This was the only one. Of course, it is actually the only one with tomatoes on it. So besides that one over there that's been pecked at and all kinds of stuff. So, but anyways, so I had some splitting and that sort of thing on these. But that's just the way it is, I guess. Sorry guys, I haven't been feeling so good at all, and so and it's been raining like crazy here, so, but let me try to do a quick update here. The mint and everything looks good over there. The watermelon's looking good, but I don't see any fruit set on him yet, it. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. It'd be great to get another watermelon off of the vine and everything. This little guy, my opening shot was of him. He's got some new growth there, really light around the tips, so it looks like he's definitely nutrient deficient, just like his buddy over there. Both look to be pretty nutrient deficient. I want to say I'm a month or two on the hydroponic solution again. I started to try to kind of mix, or started trying to mix the hydroponic solution with water and water my plants, which thus far has worked out really well, with the exception of the splitting here, which I don't know if that was the cause of the hydroponic solution or if that was the cause of something else. But anyways, not too worried about it. It'll all kind of work its way out and everything. So Lucky Bamboo's doing well. Oh yes, I guess I should show and talk about the little guy here. He's just not been doing too well. He got drowned pretty early on, so I don't think he's going to be doing too well or anything. I think he's pretty much over with, since he's not really growing or anything. I think the rock wool cube got put up a little too high on him. I was trying to put it up high so that I could take and get him, get more roots exposed to the air, which in turn I guess made the algae grow on it like crazy. That's probably the worst cube I've had, that I've noticed. So that's that. If anybody knows anything about mushrooms, I got one mushroom there, and then I got a couple over here that are growing off some rotting wood here. I don't know what kind of tree that is, so I've heard that can make a difference on what kind of wood they're growing on, that sort of thing. I don't have any plans of eating them. I just was kind of quite curious to know kind of what they were and that sort of thing. So Lucky Bamboo's good. Rosemary's been doing excellent. It's really hard to tell from these videos, but the rosemary's it's just been growing like a weed, so I'm extremely happy about that. And then the sweet potatoes, they seem to be doing quite well, even though they got cut back pretty intensive there. They're growing like crazy. They have been showing signs of wilting if they're not if I don't get them watered and that sort of thing. If they're not watered, they can start to wilt. But the container at the bottom has worked out quite well on helping to just kind of be a huge stabilizing factor and everything like that. So those have been doing quite well and everything. So I'm quite happy about that. Those three over there outside of the container, I just take water from the container and water those by hand, and that seems to be keeping those happy. And these guys, they just kind of suck up what's in there. Unfortunately, it's a little high right now. It looks like it's about 3 inches high. So I'm assuming I'm probably just going to have 2 or 3 inches of sweet potatoes in these bags here that are going to be pretty much rotten. At least that's my mind, if not the whole bag. I'm hoping that the whole bag doesn't rot. I'm hoping that I'll kind of get some forgiveness there, and that they'll have enough to kind of grow and to do okay. The rose bush is doing quite well. So it's putting on lots of new growth and everything, putting out lots of new flowers. Actually, probably going to need to trim it back a little bit. I started using some of the hydroponic, the watered down hydroponic solution on the rose bush, and that's made a huge difference. You can still see that there's still some major deficiencies because it's light green with a dark green vein. So that usually indicates to me that there's a deficiency and that sort of thing. So, but it is now putting on new growth. So I think that it was either a water issue or that it just wasn't getting enough nutrients. And I'm not sure what it was, but I don't use a whole lot of water on this. It's a well, I guess parts of it could be edible. I don't know, but it's something that usually it's not producing fruit, so I don't really spend much time or effort on it. Just kind of whatever happens. These containers here, before I put holes in them, they had water in them, and that's mainly what I used to water this. I didn't want to just dump the water out of these, so I used it on that, and that seemed to really help it. It did have a little bit of soil mixed into it, so it did. I think that's also part of what's kind of helped, it with its nutrients and everything like that. So that's pretty much it, I think. Oh yeah, I do need to do update here on the these two containers. Still no sign of any kind of life from the strawberries on the right, and on the left I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like 6, 7. Looks like I'm counting 7, and then I'm assuming that in between those two, I'm assuming that is not a that's obviously something else. I don't know what kind of I don't know what that would be, but this was brand new soil, so there shouldn't be any seeds mixed into it. So, but I'm counting about 7 onions there popping up. I did go out and buy another 100 sets of onions, so I will be trying to put them in here. The white ones were the first ones, and then I got some red barons, which are red, and that'll be the second batch there. So that's good and exciting there. And then no life from the strawberries. I'll give it some more time, see what happens with that and everything. The lettuce is still about the same, still growing and everything. And then this tomato here, he's not looking so hot. The nutrients in here definitely needs to be switched out, so I'll have to go ahead and do that hopefully soon. I usually just try to water it down, the nutrient solution, and then put them on plants that I know that can use the nutrients and everything like that. I live here near the water drainage there, so I don't really can't really dump it out in my yard and fertilize the grass and that sort of thing. I try to be very conscientious of any kind of fertilizers and hydroponic solution and stuff like that. I try to reuse it on plants that are in buckets where they're not really going to drain out and contaminate the water system and that sort of thing. So something I try really hard to do. I guess, I don't know, I guess you could dump the hydroponic solution down your sink. I don't think that that's the best way of doing it. I don't even know legality wise if that's what you can do. I know everybody has their own local laws and everything, so I use them on plants where I know that they're going to be beneficial to grow the plants and that sort of thing. So I do water it down though, so that it's not a 100% mix and that sort of thing. And over the course of watering it down and watering all the different plants that I have, and since some of them grow pretty vigorously, it seems to use up a lot of the nutrients that's in the solution and everything. Not to mention the solution by the time it gets to the plants is a couple months old and probably isn't very nutrient rich to begin with anyways. So so that's pretty much that, I guess. Let's see, I guess I can show you guys the rest of it here real quick. The bushes, or the bush here is doing well. If anybody knows what that is, you can let me know. I don't remember. Somebody told me it was called something once, and I don't believe that that's correct. So, and then we got, still got the aloe doing well. So, I think that's pretty much the end of the update there. So, thanks guys for watching, subscribing, and liking. Let me know what kind of videos you like to see. If you like to see me just do tomato updates or sweet potato updates, or you want me to kind of dig in and get a little closer to some of the plants and kind of show you them a little bit closer, that sort of thing. Let me know what you guys think and what you guys are interested in. I kind of do overall, overall things. So updates and that sort of thing. Yeah, these guys, I swear. Any ideas on getting rid of these guys besides physically removing them? I tell you, these guys, I don't know what is going on, but these guys, I must have killed like over 1,000 this season alone, and that's not even including last season and everything else. But those little grasshoppers, they are just, oh man, I don't know. These don't seem to I don't know, maybe they are doing the damage, I just don't know. Alright, but thanks guys for watching, subscribing, and liking, and commenting. Thank you guys so much. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.